You're commanding U-437, April 1943. Destroyers just detected you. Depth charges falling. Standard procedure. Dive deep. Go silent. Wait them out. Battery level 70%. Good. You can stay down for 12 hours if needed. The destroyers will leave before then. They always do. You'll survive. You always have. Except this time, they don't leave. Hour 1, still there. Hour 5, still there. Hour 10, still there. Battery at 20%. Air getting foul. Crew exhausted. Hour 12, battery at 5%. They're still above you, still pinging, still waiting. You have to surface. No choice. Battery dead means no control. You die submerged or you die surfaced. Choose. You surface into a wall of gunfire. Your battery betrayed you. The clock killed you. Hit subscribe right now because this story shows how time itself became a weapon and why the thing U-boats trusted most became their executioner. World War II submarines weren't really submarines. They were submersibles. There's a huge difference. A real submarine operates underwater. That's its natural environment. Modern nuclear subs can stay down for months. They're designed for it. World War II U-boats were surface ships that could temporarily dive, temporarily being the key word. They ran on diesel engines on the surface. Fast, 17 knots, good range, thousands of miles. Underwater, electric motors, batteries, 7 knots maximum, usually slower to conserve power. Range, maybe 80 miles before batteries died. That's it, and everything underwater drained batteries. Motors, obviously, but also lights, pumps, air circulation, controls, sonar, periscopes, everything. Constant drain, constant countdown. The batteries were lead acid, massive, heavy. 124 cells in a Type 7 U-boat, each cell hundreds of pounds. Total weight, dozens of tons, taking up huge space in an already cramped submarine. Fully charged, these batteries could run the submarine submerged for maybe 60 to 80 hours if you went dead slow. 2 knots, barely moving, no lights, minimal systems. In combat, running at 7 knots, evading, maneuvering, maybe 10 to 12 hours, that's all. After that, batteries dead, no power, no control. Submarine becomes a sinking coffin. U-boat crews trusted their batteries, had to trust them. Batteries meant survival, meant escape, meant the ability to hide underwater until threats passed. The training emphasized this. Manage your battery, monitor charge level, never let it get critical, always have enough power to surface. And for years, this worked. U-boats would dive, hide, wait 6 to 8 hours. Destroyers would leave, surface, recharge, repeat. The battery gave them time. Time was survival. Then, the Allies figured out how to take time away, how to make waiting impossible, how to turn the battery from asset to liability, how to make the clock itself kill submarines. Early war, Allied escorts couldn't stay long. They detect a U-boat, attack, drop depth charges, search for maybe an hour, 2 hours maximum, then leave. Why leave? Because they had a convoy to protect. Couldn't abandon it, had to return, resume escort duties. The U-boat just had to outlast that window, then surface, escape. This changed in 1943. The Allies developed support groups, hunter-killer groups, ships whose only job was hunting submarines, not escorting convoys, just hunting, killing. These groups could stay, forever if necessary. No convoy to return to, no time limit. Just track the submarine until it died, days if necessary. And they refined the tactic. Don't rush, don't attack constantly, just maintain contact. Keep pinging, keep tracking. Let time do the killing. The submarine is on a clock, batteries draining, air getting stale, crew getting exhausted. Eventually, it has to surface. When it does, you kill it. Patient, professional, certain. Death by waiting, death by time, death by the battery clock. The first U-boats to experience this were confused. Why aren't they leaving? It's been 6 hours. They always leave by now. Hour 8. Something's different. They're not giving up. Battery at 40%. Hour 10. This is wrong. They know. They're waiting for our battery to die. What do we do? Hour 12. Battery critical. Air foul. Have to surface. They're still there. We're dead. The pattern repeated. Different U-boats. Same result. Detected. Tracked. Waited out. Forced to surface. Killed. The battery clock became an execution timer. Counting down. Inevitable. Inescapable. And the Allies knew exactly how long U-boats could stay down. Knew when batteries would die. Could literally wait and watch the clock. If you're still watching and realizing how trapped these submarines were, hit that subscribe button right now. The battery wasn't the only clock. Air was another. Maybe worse. A Type 7 U-boat had about 50 men. 50 men breathing, consuming oxygen, producing carbon dioxide in a sealed metal tube. Fresh air systems, minimal. Some scrubbers, some air purification. Not enough for extended submersion. The air would go bad. Slowly, inevitably. After about 12 hours submerged, CO2 levels became problematic. Headaches, nausea, difficulty concentrating, physical weakness. After 16 hours, severe symptoms, confusion, dizziness, some men passing out, crew effectiveness dropping dramatically. After 20 hours, critical, dangerous, men losing consciousness, brain damage possible, death approaching, and there was nothing they could do about it. Can't create oxygen underwater, can't vent CO2 without surfacing, just had to breathe the same air over and over, getting worse, getting toxic. So even if batteries could last 24 hours, the crew couldn't. Air killed them first. Another clock, another countdown, another deadline. Allied escort commanders knew this too. U-boat detected at 0800. Current time 1600? 8 hours submerged. They have maybe 8 more hours before air forces them up. We wait. We're patient. They're not. And they were right. U-boats surfaced before battery death. Surfaced because crew was suffocating. Because men were passing out. Because staying down meant certain death from asphyxiation. Surface into gunfire and bombs. Quick death. Better than slow suffocation. Better than drowning when the boat sank from lack of control. The choice wasn't survive or die. It was die fast or die slow. The clocks ensured death either way. Let me tell you about real hunts, real submarines, real crews killed by the clock. U-258, February 1943, detected by HMS Warwick, British destroyer, commanded by experienced anti-submarine officer. U-258 Dove, standard procedure, went deep, silent running, waiting for the destroyer to leave. Warwick didn't leave, maintained sonar contact, just tracked, pinged occasionally. No aggressive attacking, just following, waiting. Hour 4. U-258 tried to escape, changed course, changed depth. Warwick followed, contact maintained. Hour 8, battery at 30%, crew getting nervous. This wasn't normal. The destroyer should have left. Hour 12, battery at 10%, air bad, headaches, nausea, have to surface soon. Hour 14, emergency surface, no choice. Batteries nearly dead, crew nearly suffocating. Warwick was waiting, right there. Depth charges ready. The submarine surfaced. Warwick attacked. U-258 sank. All hands lost. 45 men dead, killed by the clock, killed by waiting. U-954, March 1943. Multiple escorts hunting. HMS. Wanderer leading. The hunt lasted 18 hours. 18. The submarine tried everything: silent running, deep diving, evasion patterns. Nothing worked. The escorts maintained contact, kept tracking, kept waiting. Hour 16, battery almost dead, air toxic, men unconscious, emergency surface. The escorts were positioned, surrounding the area. Multiple ships. When U-954 surfaced, 3 destroyers attacked. Simultaneously, the submarine was obliterated. No survivors. 51 men dead. The clock won. U-648, November 1943. Hunted by Canadian frigate HMCS Waskiesiu. The hunt, 22 hours. 22 hours of continuous tracking. The submarine couldn't escape, couldn't lose contact, couldn't surface, just waited, hoping, dying slowly. Hour 20, batteries dead, complete, no power, submarine losing depth control, sinking, emergency blow ballast, manual systems, surface or die, surfaced, Waskiesiu attacked, gunfire, depth charges, U-648 destroyed, crew killed, 47 men, dead because batteries died, because time ran out, because the clock stopped. These weren't unusual, this became standard. The escorts learned. Patience kills. Time kills. Let the battery clock do the work. The Germans tried to counter this, tried to extend battery life, tried to buy time. First attempt. Better battery management. Strict protocols. Turn off everything non-essential. Absolutely everything. No lights except red emergency lights. No heating, no cooking, no unnecessary pumps. Crew ordered to lie still, in bunks. Minimize movement, minimize oxygen consumption, minimize battery drain, literally lying in darkness, cold, waiting, hoping. This helped. Bought maybe 2 to 4 extra hours. Not enough. If escorts waited 20 hours, you still died at 18. Yanchang death not prevented it. Second attempt. Schnorchel, the breathing tube, run diesels at periscope depth, recharge batteries while staying mostly submerged. This worked better. Could recharge. Could extend submersion indefinitely in theory. But Schnorchel had problems. Detectable by radar. Detectable by wake. Detectable acoustically. And miserable to use. Painful. Dangerous. Still. Better than dying. U-boats with Schnorchel could sometimes outlast hunter-killer groups. Sometimes. Not always. And Schnorchel didn't arrive until late 1943. Most U-boats didn't have it. Died without it. Third attempt. Larger batteries. Type 21 submarine. Revolutionary design. Huge battery capacity. Could stay submerged for days. Could run 17 knots underwater. Perfect answer to the battery clock problem. If it had arrived in 1942, but it didn't. First, Type 21 patrol, May 1945. War ending. Too late. Too few. Didn't matter. Fourth attempt. Different tactics. Don't let them detect you. Don't get hunted. Avoid contact entirely. But this meant not attacking, not hunting convoys, not accomplishing missions. Strategic defeat without combat. The escorts won by making U-boats too afraid to operate. No good countermeasure existed. The battery clock was fundamental. Physics, chemistry, lead-acid battery limitations. Couldn't overcome it without revolutionary technology. And that came too late. Allied escorts were trained specifically for this. Taught to exploit the battery clock. Professional, scientific, deadly. Training courses emphasize patience. Don't rush. Don't waste depth charges. Just track. Wait. The submarine's battery will die. Then it's helpless. Easy kill. Operators learn to estimate battery life. Type 7 submarine. Detected at 0900. Running at moderate speed. Battery life approximately 12 hours. Current time 1500. 6 hours down. 6 hours remaining. Maintain contact. Attack at 2100 or when it surfaces. Mathematical. Calculated. Professional execution. They learned to recognize desperation. Submarines' movements are erratic. Battery probably critical. They're panicking. Tighten the cordon. They'll surface within the hour. And they learned to position for the kill. When it surfaces, it will be here. Dead in the water. No power to maneuver. No ability to dive again. Easy target. Position ships accordingly. The tactics manual literally had a section. Exploitation of submarine battery limitations. Step by step. How to track, how to wait, how to kill when batteries died. Standardized, teachable, repeatable. And they shared successes. HMS Warwick killed. U-boat by tracking 14 hours. Submarine forced to surface. Recommendations. Maintain contact. Don't attack aggressively. Wait for battery depletion. The knowledge spread. Every escort learned. Every operator knew. The battery clock was a weapon. Use it. Exploit it. Kill with it. By late 1943, this was doctrine, standard procedure, default tactic. Find submarine. Track submarine. Wait. Kill. Simple. Effective. Lethal. Imagine being inside that submarine. Being hunted. Knowing the clock is ticking. Hour 1. Confident. We've done this before. They'll leave. We'll surface. We'll escape. Hour 4. Concerned. They're still here. That's unusual. But batteries are fine. We have time. Hour 8. Worried. Why aren't they leaving? Battery at 40%. Still okay, but this isn't normal. Hour 10. Scared. They know. They're waiting. Battery at 25%. Do we surface now? While we have power? Or wait? Maybe they'll leave. Hour 12. Terrified. Battery at 10%. Air is bad. Men are sick. We have to surface soon. They're still there. We're going to die. Hour 14. Panic. Battery dead. No power. Can't control depth. Sinking. Emergency surface. They're waiting. We're dead. The psychological progression is torture. Slow. Inevitable. Inescapable. Watching the battery gauge drop. Watching the clock. Knowing death is coming. Unable to stop it. Some crews broke. Mental collapse. Screaming. Hysteria. Officers had to maintain discipline, keep order, prepare for the end. Others became fatalistic, resigned. We're dead. Nothing we can do. Just wait for it. A few stayed professional, followed procedures, managed resources, died doing their duty. Honorably, but still died. And there was nothing they could do. No skill saved them. No courage helped. No tactics worked. The clock killed them. Physics killed them. Time killed them. The escorts above knew this, heard it sometimes through sonar. Sounds of panic, desperation, death approaching. Psychological warfare, demoralization, destruction of hope. Numbers reveal the scale. The battery clock killed massively. Estimated U-boats killed by battery exhaustion tactics. 150 to 200 submarines. Maybe more. Hard to quantify exactly because many factors contributed to each kill. But the pattern is clear. Extended hunts, persistent tracking, forced surface, kill, repeat, over and over. Average hunt duration, early war, 2 to 4 hours. U-boat usually escaped. Average hunt duration, 1943 to 1944, 8 to 12 hours. U-boat usually died. Some hunts lasted over 20 hours. Record was maybe 24 to 26 hours. Those submarines had zero chance. Dead before surfacing. Crew suffocated. Battery gone. Sinking. Success rate for extended hunts, over 80%. If you tracked a U-boat for more than 10 hours, you almost certainly killed it. The battery clock was that reliable. Allied doctrine explicitly stated, submarines have limited endurance. Persistence defeats them. Maintain contact regardless of duration. And it worked. 70% U-boat casualty rate overall. Battery exhaustion contributed significantly. Maybe 20 to 25% of total losses involved battery depletion as primary or contributing factor. That's huge. 200 submarines, 10,000 men, dead because batteries ran out, because time ran out, because clocks killed them. Late war hunts were especially brutal. Escorts more experienced, technology better, U-boats more desperate. March 1945. U-714, hunted by British frigate HMS Con. The hunt, 19 hours, continuous tracking. U-714 had schnorchel, but it was damaged. Couldn't use it. Relied on batteries alone. Hour 15. Batteries nearly dead. Commander knew. Had maybe 2 hours. Made a decision. Surface now. Fight. Die fighting. Surfaced. Manned deck guns. Fired at HMS Con. Hopeless. The frigate had bigger guns. More guns. Armor. Training. U-714 was shot to pieces in minutes. Sank. Few survivors. Most of the 50-man crew dead. Killed fighting. But still dead. Clock 1. April 1945. U-326. Type 23 coastal submarine. Small, modern, good batteries. Should have lasted. Hunted by multiple escorts. 21 hours. The submarine's batteries were good, but not infinite. And 3 escorts working shifts. Coordinated. Relentless. Hour 20. Battery critical. Commander tried one last evasion. Didn't work. Surfaced. Escorts had been waiting. Positioned. Predicted the surface location. U-326 appeared exactly where they expected. Destroyed immediately. Entire crew lost. 39 men. Days before war ended. May 1945. Last week of the war. U-1023. Type 21. The advanced submarine. Huge batteries. Should have been unstoppable. Hunted anyway. By experienced escort group. They knew Type 21 specs. Knew battery life. Knew it could last maybe 72 hours at low speed. They hunted for 48 hours. Continuous. Never lost contact. Never let up. Wore down the batteries through constant evasion. Constant maneuvering. Constant drain. Hour 48. Type 21 commander realized. They're not going to give up. Battery at 30%. Still decent. But they'll track me another 48 hours if needed. I can't outlast them. Surfaced. Surrendered. War ending. No point dying. Crew survived. But the clock almost killed them. Would have if war continued another week. The battery clock lesson didn't die with World War II. It evolved, became doctrine, changed submarine warfare forever. Post-war submarine development focused on this. How to eliminate the battery limitation. How to stay submerged indefinitely. How to defeat the clock. Nuclear power solved it. Completely. Nuclear submarines don't need batteries for propulsion. Can stay down for months. Years theoretically. Limited only by food and crew psychology. But conventional submarines still use batteries. Modern ones. Lithium-ion. AIP. Air-independent propulsion. Better than World War II. Way better. But still limited. Still have a clock. Modern. Anti-submarine warfare still teaches persistence. Track the submarine. Maintain contact. Force it to use batteries. Eventually, it surfaces. Kill it. The technology improved. The principle remained. Time is a weapon. Patience kills. Clocks are executioners. And submariners still fear this. Still manage battery life obsessively. Still know that running out of power means death. The lessons written in blood. Written by 28,000 dead German submariners. The battery clock became legendary. Famous. Feared. Don't let your battery die. Never go critical. Always have reserve. The clock kills. Modern training emphasizes this. Simulator exercises where batteries die, where you have to make impossible choices, where time runs out and you die. Because the lesson is eternal. Limited resources create vulnerability. Time limits create death. And enemy patience can be deadlier than enemy weapons. The U-boats trusted their batteries. The batteries betrayed them. The clock killed them. And the lesson echoes through submarine warfare history to this day. For years, U-boat crews trusted their batteries, had to trust them. Batteries meant survival, meant escape, meant the ability to hide underwater until danger passed. 60 to 80 hours of battery life seemed like enough. Early war, it was enough. Escorts left after a few hours. U-boats surfaced, recharged, survived. Then the Allies learned to wait, developed hunter-killer groups. No time limits, no convoy to return to. Just track the submarine, maintain contact, wait for the battery to die. And die it did. Always. Inevitably. Physics doesn't negotiate. Chemistry doesn't compromise. Lead-acid batteries have finite capacity. When it's gone, it's gone. Hour 1 to hour 12. Hope. Maybe they'll leave. Maybe we'll escape. Maybe battery will last. Hope slowly dying like the battery itself. Hour 12 to hour 16. Desperation. Battery critical. Air toxic. Men suffering. Have to surface. No choice. Knowing death waits above. Surface. Death. Gunfire. Depth charges. Bombs. The patient escorts positioned perfectly. Predicted the surface location. Waited with weapons ready. Killed efficiently. Professionally. Certainly. 150 to 200 U-boats died this way. 10,000 submariners killed by the clock, by time, by battery exhaustion, by patient enemies who understood that waiting kills. The thing they trusted most became their executioner. The batteries that promised escape delivered death. The clock that counted hours counted down to extinction. They trusted their batteries. The batteries ran out. The clock stopped, and they died. In darkness. In silence. In submarines that became tombs when the power died. 28,000 German submariners. 70% casualties. Many killed by time. By patience. By escorts who learned that the best weapon wasn't depth charges. It was waiting. Letting the submarine's own limitations kill it. The battery clock. Tick, tick, tick. Counting down. To empty. To dead. To death. They trusted it. It killed them. The end. If you made it through this story of time, death, and physical limits, subscribe right now. Because next week's video covers another World War II limitation that killed thousands. Click the video on screen. Another true story of warfare, physics, and death. This is history written in batteries, in time, in patient killing. The clock always wins. Always. See you next time.